Here you go, bud. I got this. You know what I'm saying? You need to.
I can't get the Mark Ingram.
Okay. Big buckets. Tracy, number 13. That man, PG, Paul George, is coming to talk to y'all. So here y'all go. Oh, 7-time All-Star. Don't forget that.
Woo woo. Yo, shout out Mark and Lamar.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Mark and Lamar.
Hi, Paul. How's it going? We will get started with our first question from Law. Go ahead, Law.
Oh man, that was outstanding hype work by Reggie right there. Paul, I remember. So you've been an All-Star every year except 2 over the last 9, and the only one that you missed besides last year was the one where you came off the leg injury. And I just wanted to know how this year's selection compared to the one you had 5 years ago, the first one after your major injury.
I'm sorry. What's the question?
The question is how does this particular All-Star game selection after not making it last year compared to the one you had 5 years ago after you missed the game because of injury?
I mean, it just, again, it's just more so me just staying grounded, me staying committed just to the process. With all the noise, everything going on, you find motivation through it, and you dig deep, and you'd be amazed at what comes out of it. So it was honestly just using everything as motivation, fueling all of that towards this year. It's a good milestone to start how my season's going, but definitely don't where I want it to end. So got a lot more work to do.
Thanks. We'll go next to Kahari.
Hey, what's going on, Paul? You had said something interesting the other day I want to ask you about. You had said that you haven't really got into the flopping game. I want can you elaborate on more on why, and do you think flopping is bad for basketball?
You know, in my opinion, I think it's bad for basketball. But at the same time, I think, you know, these guys are smart. You know, they understand the game. They understand how to get extra possessions and how to get in the bonus and get to the free throw line. That's something I've never been able to do in my career, is get to the line with how much contact I play through and play with. You know, it is tough. It's in the game. It's a part of the game. Again, they, in a way, are offensive geniuses. The ability to be able to get, again, like I said, extra possessions and get free trips to the line. They're smart. They're smart. I haven't figured it out.
Thanks. We'll go next to Justin Russo.
Hey, PG, congrats on the win. Reggie hyped you up really well when you sat down, but I want you to hype up his game tonight. He had a really good game. Just talk about your friend.
Yeah, man. I mean, y'all know Reg. Reg has been Mr. Reliable. He's been super consistent for us. He's when called upon, he's ready to go. Reg has played in, you know, he started, he's came off the bench. He's been 6-man. Like he's been everywhere. We've seen Reg, you know, in and out of rotation and in the lineup. And I think it just speaks volume to when his name is called, when we need big minutes or a big game out of him, he delivers. Tonight was nothing short of that. I mean, he pushed the pace. He got us playing faster, quicker, getting up, making plays. And I thought defensively he was solid.
Thank you.
Thanks. Next to Andrew Gray.
Hey, Paul, I had a couple for you. One with All-Star. I mean, you talked about how much you seem like you're savoring this All-Star because of the lead up to this season, what it's been like. But the atmosphere is obviously going to be so different. And there's been a lot of players who said they're not really looking forward to it. What are your thoughts just about going to kind of get your flowers as an All-Star, but in an empty arena? You're going to be there for like 24 hours. What do you feel like that's going to be like?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of it, and that's just for personal reasons. I'm just not a fan of it with everything going on. You know, I think it's just smart. No other league has done it, and I get we have an amazing league, I'm not discrediting that, but I don't think it's just in the middle of a pandemic. It's something that needs to be had. Especially, a personal reason. I got fined for spending time with a teammate, for having a teammate over, and yet we have this all-star game. So again, I got personal reasons why I disagree with the game, but I've been selected, and I'll be there to play for the fans, or whatever fans that are there.
Yeah. What was the instance of the teammate? Did you feel like that wasn't consistently applied from other things you've heard about in the league?
I'm not here to get into all of that. I'm just speaking on my situation.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Next, we'll go to Miriam.
Hey, Paul. It's obviously you guys have a few games left before the All-Star break, and while you and Kawhi have to keep working, the other guys will get a break. How hard is it sort of to avoid any kind of letdown going into that break?
I think win, lose, the only letdown is just we're not getting better. We want to obviously win these games, but we want to get better going into this break. So we feel good during the break and coming out of the break. We know what we need to build off on coming out of it. So it's more so it's just continue to gain traction, because we want to be rolling when we get out of this break. And we need something great to kind of, look back and say, hey, this is what we did, coming into this break. Let's continue it going. We want to have great clips that we can show and see and just reflect on going into the second part of the season. The second part of the season is going to be the most important part of this season going down the stretch.
Cool. Thanks, man. Congrats.
Thank you, guys.